Hi guys, it's Blossom. Okay, I'm here to do another yarn haul. Um, I'm in my new room. So last time when I did my Floozie podcast, this room looked a lot different. My husband took everything out and painted for me, put up shelves, installed a TV, and he installed all of these storage pieces here. So when we get through, I will try to remember to do a walk around the room so you can see what it looks like. But here we are. I really like it. I have spent a lot of time back here organizing and getting it all, the way I like it, putting stuff back in here, and it's been a lot of fun, and I really do like my room. So I'm very grateful. He's he's really good to me. So let's get started with the yarn haul. First of all, we went to um, a resale shop local to us here, and I wanted to show you guys what I meant by something I was showing you in my podcast, which was the reclaimed thread and reclaimed yarn. So the resale shop, I paid $3 for this sweater, and it's kind of tough, but it's going to feel a whole lot better once it's taken apart and put in with something else. But it's like a blue and white marl. So I'm anxious to see what this one's going to look like. And then we've got this purple one. And it's got purple and pink. And it is knitted already, but it's machine knitted. So, you know, um, what did we pay for this one? $2, $4. $4 for this one. Has a little short zipper. So that'll be fun. And they also had a bag of yarn for $1. It's a blue, more navy than, the light always kind of shines off of that. It's a navy. And it's like that hometown USA. It's acrylic, probably bulky 5, but for $1. So that was the resale shop. Hold on just a minute. Okay, so I got a new Bluetooth, hoping that that would help with our volume issues. Of course, my husband tells me I need to just speak up. T. Okay, so after the resale shop, then we went to Walmart for something. I don't remember what we went for. Oh, yes, I do. I know exactly what we went for. And I got some Super Saver. They had their jumbos on sale for $5. Camouflage. I also got Super Saver stripes. Don't have this one, but do now. Got 2 now. This is the newspaper stripe. 2 of those. And Super Saver Ombre. This is sea coral. Of course, these are all worsted weight 4. And the jumbos, 482 yards. And then these were $2.94 each. They're 236 yards. Okay, so that was Walmart. Then we went to Joann's. And Joann was having, I don't know if it was a sale they were having or if this was an in-store, but they had an entire aisle of clearance. These are the Easy Carry bags, the Fashion Plus. They were $3.97 a bag. There are 4 of those in there. And this is a weight, same yarn and weight as that other one I showed you I got for $1. And they don't tell you, there's only 14 ounces mixed fibers, but they don't tell you how much yardage this is. So there's like a turquoise. Then I got a purple. I got this one open so I can show you. It's got a different color in it. This one's got like spots. I can't tell if you can see that or not. Anyway, 4 of those. And this one is, there's 2. These look like they might be they're going to be the same as those, but they're going to be larger skeins. Yep. It's a beige, tweedy looking color in there with the green and the brown. So there's 2 in there. And that one still says 14 ounces. And I got this one. And they don't have colors, they just say assorted. This one is a little bit smaller. Let's open it. Oh my gosh. See, they're mill-ins and they're mixed fibers, so you get 14 ounces. That's what the deal is. That's why they're different sizes. Look how big this one is. And then this one, see? Kind of got a little fuzziness to it. Fun. Okay. Forgot what I got because it's been 2 weeks since we went. I like this one a lot. My husband is going to cake these up for me, so I'm just going to go ahead and get them open. Black, gray. This one's a lot softer, and it's a worsted 4. See that right there? That's pretty much, if you can see that, you can see what the color is. And again, $3.97. Okay, and this one is Caron Simply Soft for $3.47. They're $2.94 at Walmart. This one is the Stripes. It's 25% more yarn. Churchill Downs. $235 yards. Unforgettable, $2.97, 270 yards for 100 grams. It's a 4. This one, Parrot. So this is about the size of this one. It's a 4. It's kind of a limey color, radiant lime. This was $2.97. It's Vanna's Choice. %, acrylic, worsted weight 4, 170 yards. It's a heavier 4. It's going to blow it out because it's pretty bright. Yellow, it's neon yellow. Fluorescent yellow. Highlighter yellow. This is Premier, Deborah Norville's Premier Everyday. There's not a tag on this one, but I believe it was $2.97. 203 yards. Worsted weight 4. Okay. Another Unforgettable, $2.97, 270 yards. This one's Cappuccino. And these were $3.97, and I don't know why. They're a solid, and I don't know why the solid was more, but they're still cheaper than other places. These are 270 yards. This is 147 yards. It's still a 4. I don't know, guys. Why do they do what they do? I got 2 of them. This is like it's not a navy. It's a blue, but it's like a steely blue. It's not bad. So 2 of those, because they were solid, because I wanted to. Okay, I got 2 of these baby hugs for $3.97. And these were on clearance, so I didn't get any other coupons or anything off of these. This is the Baby Hugs, Red Heart Baby Hugs, 208 yards. These are worsted weight 4. This color is Outer Space. Got some green in there. Green, white, brown. 2 of those. Baby Hugs. $3.47 for the Simply Soft. Number 4, Super Duper Yellow. What has gotten into me? I'm buying yellow. 4 weight, 6 ounce, 315 yards. I don't know if maybe this, because of the ball band on this, looks a little older. Don't you think? And it's got like their anniversary was 100 years in 2016. Surely this skein has not been sitting around for 2 years at the store. Oh, surely not. But it looks alright. That's 3 colors I normally don't get. The lime, the yellow, and the fluorescent. but other people do like it. 180 yards, number 4 weight, anti-pilling, premier every day. Northern Lights, which is like Aurora Borealis. Is that how you say that? Aurora Borealis? I think so. Is this a pattern? I'll have to open that up and see. Anyway, premier every day. It's a rainbow, but it's also got stripes of some lighter in there. And this one, like I said, this one's an anti-pilling. And you know, Yarn Bee's got that anti-pilling one. I have some of it. Hang on. Okay, this is the baby. This is the Yarn Bee anti-pilling. Very similar. Anyway. I like the feel of it. This anti-pilling is pretty soft stuff. 2 of those. These were $7.47. And I looked at all the colors. And I don't know what I was thinking. This is the big twist. Sometimes they have these for $5. But this is a bulky 5. So, I mean, it may very well be what some of that other is. 100% acrylic. This is 11 ounces. 615 yards. And this one, bright pink. And it is, but it's got a little cranberry to it. And this, see, this is the hometown. That's why I think that other one, that's what that is, because see the size of that one? Don't you think? I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I bet it's hometown. This color, 4 ounces, 64 yards. They were $2.47 each. This is Baltimore Bay. I know, $2.47. I know. But look at the color. This just says cowl. I can't wait to make a cowl out of this one. Okay. That's the yarn haul. One more thing that I got. Let me show you a couple things first. So, we talked about knitting. And I wanted to show you a couple things that are going to go into my shop. This is a cowl. It's got the fun fur in it, in a black and in white. That's a brown sparkle. There's a black. And this is a little greener. It's a teal, but it's greener. This one could actually be pull over the shoulders too. You wanted to. Anyway, it's a cowl. Cowl. My southern, almost southern drawl makes it sound so different. When I listen to myself, it really sounds different. And then this hat And I do not remember the pattern for this one. Got a small brim. This is Juniper Farms. Don't remember the colorway. It's been so long since I did this. And then I held it together with this one. And this color this one and this yarn is probably a 3-weight. This is probably also a 3-weight. And this is sugar cane. It was given to me a long time ago, and I finally used it in something. So that's some of the knitted stuff, and this one is a Mobius. Yeah, Mobius. Twisted. This hat does not fit me. This one is too small for me. Okay, that's a couple of my knitted things that are going in the shop. And then I did another one of those hats. This is the BagODay. And remember me talking about in my yarn haul, this yarn, you cannot see where it's reflecting off of it. But this is the reflective yarn in the pink, the neon pink. And then I did the stripes with that black sparkle. So the reflective yarn, you'll hear my chair squeaking. Red Heart Reflective. And then the black is the sparkle. I love this yarn sparkle. So I have a gray and a green left in the reflective. It's the beanie. And I did this one where it came down a little bit farther. So what happens is when the light shines against it, you see the reflection in it. Okay. One other thing. Vanilla chai tea. I ordered another bag from Laura, Knit for Brains, on Etsy. She wrapped it up so pretty. And when I look at this, I think about this book that my children had. She's got a tag here. Knit for Brains. It's got the detachable handle. It's the llamas. And it's the cactuses because, yeah, I'm in Texas. It's canvas. It's a canvas bag. Beautiful bag. Box bottom bag. Polka dots. And this is her larger sweater bag, I believe. Maybe the medium. Knit for Brains with a stitch marker. That's a snowman bear. He's so cute. Got his broom. And Harney and Sons Paris flavored black tea. Black tea with currant, caramel, and citrus. And her bags all come with your needle keeper, which is also lined with the polka dots. And you put your needles in there. So with your project on there, you're not going to lose your project. You're not going to lose any stitches off your project. So that's all I got this time. There's my yarn haul. I have not been, I worked on that hat, and I worked on another one of those hats and a scarf, and those were given to my chiropractor today because I didn't have his done last week last time we went, when I gave the stuff to the girls at the office. So I gave him his today. He's so funny. He's always a little bit shy when you give him, about personal things, when you give him stuff or you compliment him, or he's a very gracious person. Okay. And I don't remember how long this is. Maybe I can tell you. Don't remember what I did with the measuring tapes. Anyway, it's a really good size bag. Okay? All right. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit there. Sorry. I did a few minutes of this already, and yeah, it said your storage device getting full. So I had not told it to go to the SD card. I think we're okay now because I'm at 25 and it's not hollered at me since. So we're doing pretty good. Okay, I am probably going to stop it here. And I'm going to move the yarn off the floor and move things around a little bit. And I will show you what my room looks like. Thanks for coming back and watching. I hope this wasn't too boring. I really like my new room. Let me show you what it looks like. Be right back. Okay guys, we're headed to my craft room. So this is the wall that my husband built for me. There's some projects up there on the top. Here's an empty one. The end of the wall right there. So this has got my extra stuff on it, like my needles, extra needles, buttons, zippers. He put up a rod here so I can put a curtain. He wants me to put glass beads. We'll see. So this actually is my candle making supplies. Here I've got my beads, double point needles, other stuff, stitch markers, extra stitch. There's some of this stuff that's in here was my mother's. Some of the needles that are up here were my mother's. Some of these things here, all of these, the zippers and all of these buttons were my husband's mother's. This is the new ball winder, extra light. This basket and these things here are going to be used on displaying things when I go to shows. That's all extra bags. This down here is a kit for making a rug. This is all strips of fabric for rag rug. It's all ready to go. I just have to figure out how to do it. This is all homespun. It's probably going to go in that empty rack. This is my chunky 6-weight down here. My stool. That's probably going to be used for display on a table. This dresser was green a few days ago, and my husband repainted it and put new knobs on it, and it's got most of what's here, so this is mostly sewing stuff. So for instance, in here we've got lots of sewing things, and that's pretty much what's in there. That, and then material. More sewing stuff. My mother gave me this when she gave me my machine. Needles. Yeah. Sewing stuff. Hey, there is the measuring tape. You know, you rearrange, you forget where you put it. Now those there are 3 buckets of cotton yarn. This is peaches and cream and that type of thing. More than likely, some of the larger ones are gonna go in that new hanging rack. This is my basket of my knitted stuff that I wear. Project bags. And those came from my mother-in-law, the threads, my new llama. This was my mother-in-law's table, sewing table. My machine is in there. My mother painted the mirror. My mom passed away 2.5 years ago, by the way. So these things are just really, it's nice to have my mom and his mom and me all in one room. It's just a really neat feeling. I probably will not use those. I've tried and they're difficult. And I just can't seem to get the hang of it. Those are the needles that I bought in my yarn haul from Omaha. This was my mother-in-law's darner. There's some of my little minis. Crochet hooks, my grandson. Extra needles back there. These are my projects that I'm working on. There's some extra storage underneath here. Here's the yarn. So there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's enough room at the top. Sorry guys, I'll slow down. That I can put the smaller, smaller ones up here at the top. And he installed lighting underneath. And then below them, I have the smaller totes. So there's all blanket yarn there. That's all the tulle that I use to make the scrubbies. Some cotton thread back there. Back, I don't remember what's in that back corner one. These two are miscellaneous crafting. So yeah, up at the top there's a shelf. EB is for Essential Blossom. My loom, the pillow, all of this, that one, these two, those are all hand-dyed yarns. And then this over here is projects that are already bagged and ready to go back there in the corner. So yeah, my new room. And this is the new chair. It leans back and it rolls and it's very comfortable. And we got it at the antique store, and the lady said that her mother sat it, her mother or her grandmother sat in it and knit. That basket is hand-dyed yarns that need to be wound. Hi guys. Okay, let's flip you around. Maybe not. Hold on. Okay, that's the tour. So I'm going to get this uploaded, and I hope I didn't bore the heck out of you. And I appreciate you coming and watching the whole thing. Y'all take care.